How about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. And I just want to jump on here real quick and talk to y'all about a topic that's been going around, a topic that's near and dear to any Cowboys fan's heart, and that's the trade of Micah Parsons. So we're going to get into that during this Raw and Uncut. Get ready for the Angry Cowboys fans, Raw and Uncut.
I'm being keeping it real. They keep it real. That's real.
Cowboys Nation, I sit and I think about this whole situation when it comes to Micah Parsons. I sit and I field comments on people saying that we should do a Herschel Walker type trade. The 3 and 4 letter network saying that we should do a Herschel Walker type trade and trade away Micah Parsons for maybe a couple first round picks and maybe a third. Is it really worth it, Cowboys Nation? Is it really worth it if you sit down and you look at it? You know, like in any relationship, you'll have those little quirks, those little things that may annoy you, that may irk the crap out of you. But you take that with all the good that person brings to you and you accept it. And it, like I said, it may annoy you, but you just accept it. And I love you for that. You know what I'm saying? With it being Valentine's Day yesterday, I love you for that quirk that you have. Micah Parsons has his quirks. You know what I'm saying? He may do some things that we don't like. Maybe the podcast, he indulges things a little bit too much. He really doesn't represent Dallas the way we expect him to represent the Dallas Cowboys. Like with that whole quarterback thing, leaving Dak Prescott on. But I understand his mind because Dak Prescott wasn't playing good that year. You can't put him in the top 10 when he's not playing good. You got to keep it a buck. You got to keep it a $1.50. But those things we may disagree with him with. Some people may think that he is bigger than the star itself. But the negatives, they pale in comparison to the positives of having Micah Parsons on your team. They pale in comparisons to having Micah Parsons out on that field. Micah Parsons is a disruptor. And a disruptor, it doesn't mean that you're sacking the quarterback all the time. Pressures do mean something. Sacking the quarterback means something. Hurries means something. Because if you got the quarterback on a swivel all the time and you got him outside of the pocket every single play he's throwing on the run, that's a disruptor. That lowers the percentage of him completing that pass. Micah Parsons does that to a T. Micah Parsons gets the sacks to a T. When Micah Parsons is on that field and the coordinator has to coordinate and scheme for Micah Parsons, that's what they're doing. They're going into the game to see how they can isolate that one person. Being impactful without being an impact. Taking up 2 blocks, taking up a double team to allow Oso Digizawa to get the sack, or to allow Chauncey Golston to get a sack, or whoever the other defensive end, whether it's Marshawn Nealon, DeMarcus Lawrence, Sam Williams. Y'all get healthy, please. Y'all get healthy. I'm praying for you. But whether it's those other defensive ends, he's taking up two blocks on the line in order for them to get free. He is having the offensive coordinator having to scheme for him. The whole offensive coordinator, they have to design their play calling for the game to account for him. And that is an impact. That has to mean something to Cowboys Nation. Because I look at it like this. All right, let's say we trade off Micah Parsons. Let's say we trade him off. We get a first round, another first round in 2026, and a third round in 2025. So you got 2 extra. You don't got that 4th round pick, but you got a second, third round pick, so it works out. And you got an extra first round pick. What if the first round pick that you get don't work out? What if the first one you get doesn't work out? Or he takes time to work out, like a Mozzie Smith or a Tyler Guyton? What happens then? You've just given away a generational talent for a project player that's not going to have a immediate impact on your team when you need him to have an immediate impact on your team. You're waiting for him to develop. We ran into that position this year. We kind of ran into it last year. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. Then the third round pick. Yeah, third round pick, he's able to do some stuff. Cool, he's able to do some stuff. You just gave up Micah Parsons for a first round project and a third round that can do some stuff. And let's see what we get in 2026 for that first round pick. Don't know what the draft class looks like right now, but there's a chance you could bomb on that first round pick. So you bombed on the picks that you got for Micah Parsons, and now Micah Parsons is over with some other team flourishing. Because that's kind of what happens whenever a Cowboy leaves the Dallas Cowboys and goes to another team. They kind of flourish, you know what I'm saying? So bam, you crap out in the 2025 NFL draft. The 2 draft picks that you got for Micah Parsons for this year, you bombed out on. So you have now a net negative for losing Micah Parsons to some pieces that didn't work out. Now you're hoping that 2026 works out. We don't know what the draft pool is in 2026, or at least I don't right now. So, we'll see what we see in 2026, but there's a chance that you could crap out on that one too. Now we have lost a generational talent that is a disruptor on the field for our own greed. You know what I'm saying? Is this what we really want? Is this what we really want, to get rid of a generational talent on the defensive side of the ball, a place where we still need help, a place that would miss him dearly if we traded him to another team? Nah, man. Y'all, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the narratives. You know, like I said, there's some things that man has to work and grow on as far as becoming a leader, the ways of being a leader, and his podcast and differentiating the podcast from the NFL press conference or interview. Like, you know, you might have to keep some things closer to the chest. There's some things that he has to work on. But like I said earlier, in any relationship, there are things that we all have to work on in order to make that relationship work. He can do that. He can do that. And over the time that he's been here, during his rookie contract, he has been developing that. He didn't come out of college right there, born leader, let's go. He's been working on it, and he's slipping up. You know, sometimes he slips up, but we got to accept that because he's going to continue to grow. And as he continues to grow, he will grow into his prime. And like I said during my live, he has not broke the ceiling of talent that he has, and I don't believe a defensive coordinator has been able to coordinate him to the best of their ability and his ability to show things that he may not even know that he has in his tool bag. A defensive coordinator can bring that out. Hopefully, Matt Eberflus is able to do that. But I think the positives outweigh the negatives when it comes to getting rid of a Micah Parsons. I have my issues with Micah Parsons. I wish there were things that would change in Micah Parsons, but the thing is, change is never a shut door. You can always walk through it. You can always try to change your life. And once you try to change it, you're going to continue to try and change it. And I've seen Micah Parsons, well, at least, you know, the outside looking in, I've seen Micah Parsons try to make that change. And he's continuing to try to make that change. And that can only benefit the Dallas Cowboys. So why the hell would we get rid of him, Cowboys Nation? Why would we want to get rid of him? For our thirst to try to get better, to try and roll the dice. The dice crap out every now and then. And for some reason, the Dallas Cowboys luck, you entrusting Jerry Jones to make that proper trade, we gonna crap out. We are going to get rid of a generational talent and crap out because we expected Jerry to land this dope deal when the last few deals that he's made, they've shit the bed. Real talk, Cowboys Nation. Jonathan Mingo for a 4th round pick. Carolina Panthers fans were looking at us like, dang, y'all gonna give us a 4th round pick for that dude? Word, take him. Real talk, Cowboys Nation. This is just coming off the dome. I mean, y'all don't see the white in my eyes. Usually whenever you see the white in my eyes, that's my bullet points on the screen that I want to talk about. There's no white in my eyes. I'm just coming to y'all raw and uncut and direct on this Saturday afternoon. I appreciate everybody rocking with me, but this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. What did y'all feel about my rant about this whole Micah Parsons thing? What do you feel about trading Micah Parsons? Y'all know how we do it. We always talk about it in the comment section. But if you're digging this content and want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on this video and share it with whomever you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan. If you are DC for life and just wish that they would get this whole Micah Parsons things over with so we can go into free agency with a little bit of money to spend, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, film breakdown, draft coverage, or Madden 25 or college football 25 gameplay. Yo, we have a hashtag going up. It is hashtag 877PayMicah I want y'all to flood whatever social media platforms y'all have with that hashtag. Flood X, flood Facebook, flood TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, wherever you are at, because I know I'm going to do the same. We have to get this contract done. We cannot wait for leaves to fall. We cannot wait to see what other defensive ends are getting. No, Micah Parsons has stated his claim. He has put that line in the damn sand for the Dallas Cowboys. He does not need to be the highest paid defensive end, but he would like to be up there. He said there's no difference between 40 million and 30 million. So please, he's telling you, let's get this done. I'll take the discount. Let's go. The ball is in your court, Jerry Jones. If you fumble this, we will know that it's the front office and it's no one else, because this man wanted to take a discount and you still wouldn't get it done. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan Podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.